Hello everybody, this is Spiral, bringing you Shoutcast number 2. As you may know, I love Zerg, so we got another Zerg game here. So I'll start it up here. We got Mardo, who apparently has like 10 new games uploaded on the Starcraft 2 repository. Some of them rated quite high, so I just grabbed one here. Mardo versus the Protoss, Socke. I have seen Socke play before. He's a pretty good player. I have also seen Mardo before, but I have not seen either of them enough to comment on typical gameplay from them. So, Mardo on the right, red Zerg. Socke on the top. Teal, I think, Protoss. Cyan, even. Putting the pylon out up front here, keep an eye on what's going on. Overlord going across, always great map for Zerg, because you don't have to waste your drone scouting. Your Overlord's pretty much guaranteed to get there. When about your drone would get there on any other map, and you'll see exactly what's going on. Except this pylon here, because it's way too far out front. He'll see that with Zerglings later on, though. So, just standard stuff going on this game so far. Not much to comment on. This kind of says to me like he's going to expand relatively early, because he's setting up a choke here so he can easily defend the natural here. Overlord's coming in, doesn't see much, just that Socke's chrono boosting the probes, going for the big economy game. Although that may be a sign that it's safe for the Zerg Expo, except for this little annoying bastard right here, who's gonna sit here and prevent Mardo from putting up an Expo unless he's got an extra probe to kill it, or an extra drone, I mean, to kill it. Well, gave up on that, didn't see this fast Expo, so he's gonna go scout. Spawning pool is about halfway done, not quite. Other than that, no scouting here. Oh, he saw the probe come up, he's going for the hatch now. Nice. Nice, he should be able to get this. I think the probe is too far behind. Boom, and we got some crazy German stuff going on here. No idea what they're saying. I'm assuming that's German. So the probe missed his chance to really be annoying. No refinery yet for Mardo. Extractor, whatever. Let's check back over here in Socke's base. They are sitting... Socke's actually got more probes because of those chrono boosts. Does see the gateway up front. Yeah, and here was I'm talking about the fast expansion for the Protoss. That was actually... Well, I thought it was earlier than the Zergs. That would be pretty unusual. But it's just a little bit behind. Setting up this position here. Forge coming down, so we might see a couple cannons laid for defense. Or some really quick upgrades, which would sort of point to a more of a long game strategy or a timing attack at some point here, maybe when you get +1/+1 kind of thing. Just a few Zerglings out here to defend, poke around, see if there's any other probes, checking things out. No sight of any so far. Socke's actually just keeping in his base. More worried about his own thing. Doesn't want to get rid of this Overlord here at some point. And there's the cannon I was talking about, so he's going to set up a nice defense here. I'm gonna... If I saw this, I'd be like, okay, this guy is defending hard. He's obviously not going to pressure me. He's going to expand, and he's going to come at me with Void Rays. That's what I would be thinking. Void Rays incoming. There's the Cyber Core going up. He should be able to make his starport right after that. First gas starting as well. Probes rallied to the second Expo. To increase efficiency a little bit. My understanding is that after 2 probes on a mineral, you do get more from the third, but it is less efficient, so good number, I believe, is 18, 16? How many things we got here? 8, yeah, so 16 probes on minerals is 100% efficiency. After that, you want to send them to your Expo. And he's got about 13, 10, 11, something. Be nice if I could count. Second queen looks like out for Mardo. Gonna start spreading the creep. Sure, it's been mentioned on a million casts, but getting these two connected with creep is really useful for defense. Always a great spot for the Overlord. Keep good sight of what's coming in this main choke. I'm surprised he doesn't have one over here somewhere, checking the rocks. And I did see in an earlier game, this is a neat trick for any Zerg players, who was it? Dimaga had a creep tumor, you know, spreading up this way, got to the rocks, did not have sight of the other side, and just spread the creep tumor right through it, and managed to get it all the way up over to here. It's a pretty neat trick. I'll probably be copying that one, because spreading your creep through the rocks seems pretty cool. So he's going to go for the back door. Knows there's this, you know, frontal defense set up here, so he's like, screw that, I'm just going to go around. But these stalkers are going to defend, or this stalker is going to be able to defend that. Did get some damage on it. I'm sure he wasn't looking to go for a big attack right now. He's just setting up, wants to open up the back door so he doesn't have to deal with Socke's cannons and Zealot choke here. Seems like a good idea. Third expo, or third base, going up for Mardo. He figures, you know, my opponent's gonna turtle, watch me expand like crazy. The harvester count is pretty similar though, so it's not gonna pay off for a little bit. Does have the layer up and the Hydra Den, so he's probably thinking Void Rays too. Holy crap, not Void Rays. We're gonna be seeing some heavy gateway action here. He just established this choke so that he could get the extra economy, and now he's gonna go for a big barracks push basically. I hope I'm not lagging in the video as bad as I'm actually lagging. Anyhow, Overlord up here watching what's going on, but Socke does have the pylon right on the corner. Doesn't want to have any Nidus worms or any annoying stuff like that coming through his base. Mardo's keeping good track of the Xel'Naga, has much more vision than his opponent. Overseer coming in, probably trying to look for Stargates. Little changeling coming out there, poking around. So he sees these 4 gates. He knows what he's in for. He can expect an attack, you know, in the next 2 minutes, I would think, 3 minutes. That's what I would be thinking, or right now. Doesn't look like he's going to go for the rock break. He's just going to go for a frontal assault out here. He's going to see this expo and take it out, I think. It would be pretty difficult to defend with what... yeah, see, his army's quite a bit smaller. 7 Hydras, 10 Lings. It's not too bad. Even drone count still, so we're still looking at even economy. As you see from the income tab, identical everything. This expo's going down. There's no way he can defend that in time. That's it. And pulling back, no reason to get off the creep. Nothing to save out here, really. It does have a few sentries. So annoying when you're a Zerg, when the opponent has sentries, because they can just screw up your positioning so badly. A couple Hydras caught out in the front here. Zerglings coming in on the side, getting on those Stalkers. Good show. Zealot's going down quick, but there's not a whole lot of Zerg here. Check out the army size again. Oh, they've actually evened up. So Mardo must have a bunch of reinforcements coming in, a few Hydras and stuff. And Socke's forced to back off. And that just shows you what good scouting will do. He saw these gates and figures, I need to make some units right now, because some action's happening. And I don't know why my mouse shoots me to the top right corner sometimes. It's a bit annoying in the game. Robo Bay going down. Now, in my humble opinion, as a, you know, mid-level platinum player at this point, we'll see what happens as the ladder continues. But against a Robo Bay, I think Infestors are the way to go with that mind control stuff, because you can pretty much guarantee that there's Colossi coming out. Immortals against Zerg, not really so useful. I mean, they're good against Roaches, but that's about it. Pretty terrible against Hydras. So the hardened shields would only take off 3 damage per hit, and Hydras attack stupid fast. So equal army count of Hydras versus Immortals. Hydras are gonna own pretty harsh. So I'm sure we're gonna see Colossi. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, either Infestors or Corruptors really needed right here. A Roach Hydra army pretty much gets owned by Colossi, in my experience.